Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in Henderson, Nevada, looking at another gorgeous luxury home. And this time we have a model by Tri Pointe Homes. Now, starting on the exterior family, we do have the natural stone along with the stucco. Now, you are gonna have the Mediterranean style roof. A lot of folks are loving that here in 2025. And you have two separate garage bays. So straight ahead, you have a 2-car garage and then your additional 2-car garage right over here to the right. You have a massive motor court to take advantage of, and wait till we get inside. You definitely don't want to miss it. Now, as we do continue right over here, this is going to lead you to your private courtyard. I really love this element, especially prior to entering inside of the property. Look at this. So a generous amount of space, as you can see. You can imagine closing this door right here, and then you have the privacy, but then you have some additional sunlight entering this way. So this is perfect to hang out, have great conversations with your guests, and I'm all here for it. Now, straight ahead, you do have this accented pivot door, family. Really neat, just sets the tone right before you enter inside of the property. But without further ado, let's get you inside. Okay. So real quick, I'll pan you upward so you can see the double height ceilings right here in your foyer. Look at the modern light fixture as well. And then before we do continue, I'll turn you around so you can see the front door from the inside. Beautiful. So starting right over here, family, look at this. So you have more of a formal area. Really, it is versatile. If you prefer the study to be right when you walk in, you can certainly do that as well. Now, as far as the accent wall back there, look at the marble. You see the glass shelving, the glossy cabinet fronts, and you're gonna see that theme once we enter inside of the kitchen. But more importantly, you got your picture windows here overlooking the courtyard. As you can see, you have ceramic tile. You'll notice that theme throughout the entire home itself too. Beautiful. And then you have the Santa Fe style walls. So imagine walking in here for the first time, having your guests in here. What a sight to see. Now, I'll pan you right over here so you can see the powder bath. Love it. So the tiling extends here. You see the accent wall. You got the LED circular mirror right there as well. And then you'll notice some champagne bronze throughout the home. Lovely. So then you have a coat closet right here, and then look at your built-ins. Gorgeous, family. But I want to turn your attention to the floating stairs. Look at this, family. So you notice the double height ceilings continues this way. You have the stair lighting, glass railings, and then that accent wall that I absolutely love. Not to mention, you see the clear story windows bringing in an abundance of natural light. And then as we continue this way, right underneath your floating stairs, you have this additional area. So of course they have a stage, but the possibilities are certainly endless. Now, you are gonna have these massive sliders here. You're gonna notice that theme as well. Once we enter into the great room, you see in the dining area, perfection. Now you have built-ins right over here, and this is gonna lead you to your private primary suite. Look at this, family. Okay, so as I pan you upwards, you see the accented ceiling, the accent wall. You have sliding doors right over here, leading you to a private patio too. That's a king size bed, your 2 nightstands. You see the ceramic tile continuing here. And then of course the exposed beams. A ton of walk room to take advantage in here. Now, it's always a debate when we have 2 primary suites inside of a model or a spec home, which one you take. So I really encourage your feedback in the comments below at the end of the tour. Now, we're just gonna go ahead and head straight back here so you can see the bathroom, and then we'll work our way around. Okay, so you have the pendant lights hanging down. You see the floating vanities. You have the rectangular freestanding tub. You have an additional window bringing in natural light. You see that straight ahead as well in your walk-in shower. As I turn your attention right here to the right, look at the built-in shelving on this side. So you have the open shelving, perfect for decor. Now, right over here, you see your water closet. You even got the champagne bronze toilet paper holder. And then I'll get you a better close-up on the vanity. Gorgeous. Look at the way that circular mirror just complements the bathroom on both vanities. Even the pendant lights hanging down. Oh my goodness. Loving it. Now, as we hand in here, you have the zero threshold, that sleek drain. You have your shower niche. You see the massive windows and then the rain shower head. Now, I'm happy they included the shower bench. That's always been a sticking point with the audience. You know, whenever we see a beautiful bathroom and they exclude the shower bench, it always knocks a couple points off. So I'm glad that they did include that. Now, first closet here. Look at the size of this, family. So you see the glass panes in the cabinet fronts. You have your private laundry room right here. Look at the amount of room you have. So you have your built-in cabinetry, perfect amount of room for an oversized washer and dryer. You got your built-in sink right here, and then an additional window. Love it. Now, this is only the first closet. And quite frankly, in some of the models, this is almost the size of the only closet that they have. So I'm glad that they included the his and hers. You'll see that right across the way. So you see the LED strip illuminating the closet, the glass panes in the cabinet fronts, and then even down there with your hamper drawer. Beautiful. And look at the incredible view of Lake Las Vegas. We'll get to that a little bit later on in the tour. Now, let's go ahead and continue to the kitchen and the great room. Look at this, family. So right off the bat, you see your dining area surrounded by the windows, bringing in all that light. Now, as we head to the kitchen right over here, look at the marble countertops. You have the marble vent hood. You see your pendant lights hanging down. And then you have a wine fridge right here holding 60 to 90 bottles. You see the glossy cabinetry throughout. So a ton of room. You see your bar area, hosting your guests, having a great time, but look how interactive it is. Everyone's included in the conversation, and I love it. Now, as always, let's open up some of these drawers for you so you can see the abundance of storage. Even down here. And then right around here, some additional counter space. Now, before we do continue, we are on this side, so we might as well open up the refrigerator for you. So you will see the monogram appliance package inside of this model here. And for reference, this is called Residence 5. So if you absolutely love this one, you love the view of the lake, then just keep that in mind and reach out. Okay, let's open up some of these appliances right over here. You see the dishwasher on this side. Got your built-in sink with the divider. And look at the incredible view. You see your trash drawer on this side. You see your monogram range. You got the 6-burner with the griddle. And look how sleek that vent hood is. They even continued the material up the backsplash on this side. But as we continue to the great room, family, look at this. So you see the additional sliders right there, the picture window giving you the incredible view. Then you see the elegant fireplace, gas and electric. And that continues all the way to the ceiling. So you see the raised ceilings in the great room from the kitchen, and it really creates that roomier atmosphere. Now, I'll go ahead and show you this. This would be coming in from your 2-car garage that you had seen straight ahead. Now, this is your perfect prep kitchen. So you got a massive sink right here, plenty of cabinets. Right over here to the left, you see your pantry. Incredible. So you have counter space, floating shelving, and some additional storage right there. And then you have a built-in on this side as well to take advantage of. Now, the garage is locked. If not, I would have opened it for you, but there is plenty of space in there for 2 vehicles. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so it looks like we about covered the first level, and I can't wait to get you to the second. Now heading up the floating staircase, look how elegant this feels. And you know, sometimes I talk about this often, the video doesn't do it justice because when you're in here, you really get to smell it, see it, you know, firsthand and feel the materials. But heading right up here to the game room, family. So if you didn't have enough space to entertain on the first level, here you go. So you have the nice, elegant oak floors. You see your built-in section over here, perfect for hosting. And then the abundance of natural light entering this room is impressive. Okay, so since we are on the second level, I might as well get you right out here to this balcony, family. Give you a nice glimpse of Lake Las Vegas. Look at that. Very scenic, beautiful, lovely. Now, some folks, when you think of Las Vegas, you don't think of a massive lake like this, right? But I tell you, look at everyone taking advantage of this. Now, it is Friday right now, so just keep that in mind. Folks are out there on the boat, golfing, having a fantastic time. Look at the amount of space that you have out here as well. So you can entertain, you have a quick access door straight ahead. We'll see that in just a moment. And then of course the door leading you right there to the game room. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. You see the glass railing that was apparent as soon as we entered in the foyer. So look at this built-in section right over here. And this is going to lead you right here to your second primary suite. Beautiful. So I'll pan you upwards. You see the coffered ceiling. You have that quick access door leading you right out to the balcony we were just at. You have that modern, elegant chandelier right above your king size bed. Now I'll stand on this side so you can get a full pan. Beautiful. Plenty of space. You see the oak floors continue in this way. And depending on how you position the furniture, that's going to determine how much space you get. Now we'll continue right over here. Look at this. So you do have the his and hers vanities. Plenty of space. Look at the sconces right there. The elegant mirror with the accent lighting right behind it. You have quartz countertops. And then you see the glossy cabinet doors that we have seen throughout the home. So now heading inside of the shower, you see the zero threshold, the champagne bronze, the shower niche, the windows, and then your shower bench. And you also notice that Santa Fe texture on the walls continues this way. Now, similar materials, the gold sconces, the champagne bronze, the quartz. Then you see your water closet on this side. And then let's take a look right here. So you do have one closet, as you can see, but tell me if this is enough for your wardrobe. You see the LED strip again, built in, drawers, your shelving, and then the perfect placement for your hamper. So more than likely, you're probably going to pick the first one, but who knows, you know, depending on your wardrobe and the size, you may go with this one. Okay, So now we're gonna continue around the perimeter, family. So this is your second laundry room. Look at the oversized washer and dryer, your built-in sink, the wall-to-wall cabinetry, and then your additional window straight ahead. And then you have a storage closet right there. It is locked. So the oak floors continues this way, and let's head to the next bedroom. Okay, so that's a queen bed, your two nightstands, your chair right there on the left side. And you see the wallpaper, and then you have the sliding door leading you inside of the closet. So this particular Residence 5, it's 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, and a half bath. You've seen that half bath whenever we walked in. To the left, and a little bit over 4,200 square feet. Now, this one's gonna have the shower tub combo, but you do have that sliding glass door. Give you a close up on the shower head and the valve. Beautiful. So this is a guard gated community, so you feel extremely safe whenever you enter in here, which I know you can appreciate. And then you see your built-ins on this side. We'll head out here to the loggia in just a moment. Now, this is going to be your 4th and final bedroom here. You see they have it staged as a study, but depending if you use that first room whenever we enter to the right as a study, then of course you're just going to use this as a bedroom. But you have plenty of space for a queen bed, your 2 nightstands, your dresser, or even a desk if you prefer that. And then of course, look at this. You get that sliding door out there to the loggia. What more could you really ask for, right? Now, we'll continue over here. You got the sliding glass door, and then that's a walk-in shower. Then I'll pan you around right over here. Look at that. The natural stone countertops and accent wall right there. Beautiful. And then your walk-in closet. A generous amount of space. You see that sleekness. So on this end, you don't have the open shelving, but you have that sleek cabinet door to create that nice clean look. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. Look at that. They still have that incredible view right there. And look at the amount of space. So this is perfect for the multi-gen living. You do have a quick access door right there, depending if you want to use that. Folks are in the game room, want to come around that way, you can certainly do that. Okay. And then before we continue, I'll do a pan downwards over the foyer. Beautiful. So it looks like we about covered the entire home. Please let me know your feedback in the comments below. I really value it. Like I said previously, I get notifications, so I really take a look at it, take the feedback, and apply that to future tours as well. So let me know what you think about this particular model. You know, this is one of those beautiful models that once you see, you really can't unsee. And that's in a positive way. Okay, so now heading right out here, family. I'm telling you, you have the sliding doors opened, and then you have that indoor, outdoor living. You see the tile floor continues this way, a generous amount of space as far as the covered area, and I love it. Okay, so remember the primary suite was on that section right there, or on that side of the house, and this will lead you right out there. So you have turf back here, you see the river rock, and then the infinity edge pool. Beautiful. So you have the pool and spa. If you want to just hang out by the fire, especially once we get to winter, that's going to be the perfect place for you. You get to take advantage of this incredible lake. Now, as I continue right over here, family, You do have the outdoor kitchen. You see the bar area. So if family and guests want to hang out here, they can certainly do so, soak up the sun. You see your built-in grill. You got your beverage fridge, and perfect to cook anything you prefer on here. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful model home by Tri Pointe Homes right here in La Cova. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this particular model. Is this something you could see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? If so, let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.